and the waters were divided. The wonderful path to escape opens up. Now, you can't really do the kind of thing without imagining Moses. I don't know if you picture that. Every time I do my hands like this, I think, yes, Moses, who would do this thing. And I think in our heads, perhaps we replay this as a movie moment. So I've got a bit of a side-by-side of 4 major attempts to do this. We'll just play full screen on this, I think, Ashley. Did I get that? Let me go one more. There we go. All right, here are 4 attempts to do Moses parting the Red Sea. Cecil B. DeMille in the top left, Ridley Scott in the bottom right, Superbook we watched, and I think that's Prince of Egypt in the bottom left. Now, let's do a little critique of this against the scriptures. The bottom right is the one that stands out. The bottom right stands out, firstly, for what it gets right. What it gets right is it didn't happen all at once. The other 3 just go, and the water goes. But what actually happened was, it says, the wind, did you read it? The wind blew all night and the waters were divided. It took a long time to happen. But what the bottom right gets wrong is, what is it missing? The walls. The walls, the Bible says the Israelites walked between 2 walls of water, and that is kind of the key part to the victory of God there, that these great forces were being held back, and the learning moment was, who's holding those waters back? It's God. It's God. You look at the bottom right there, and you might have watched the Ridley Scott version. He's trying to explain the Red Sea via a natural occurrence. And maybe you could get away with that if you hadn't seen 10 plagues. You know this is not a natural explanation. One commentator says this: Yahweh rescued Israel from the power of the Egyptian. Not tides, not storms, not bad planning, not tactical error, not bad luck or good luck, but Yahweh. Those other 3 accounts, they get right, that awesome picture of God's power. It reminds me of the shark pool at SeaWorld. I love going to the shark pool because you see the fins going around, and then you go down the stairs and there's the amazing room where there's one whole wall, it's 5 meters high of glass, and there's the shark tank. And I kind of wonder whether the Israelites got to that kind of view of the creatures swimming past as they walked through. But what really amazes me is just, how is that wall holding back that water? How does glass hold back 10,000 tons of water? If that glass failed at that moment, I wouldn't be worried about sharks. If that glass failed, I would just be obliterated. And so here we are at the Red Sea, and hundreds of billions of tons of water are being held back for 1 million people to cross a sea. And so what do they learn from that event? They learn God has a strong hand. God is a mighty saver of his people.